Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. I just want to take a quick second and thank all of my supporters, all of my subscribers, anybody who likes, shares, comments under my videos. You guys are just truly amazing. I do want to just quickly touch on how I do the weekly forecast. I do link together all of the earth signs into one video. For instance, they don't have a combined reading. It is broken down by each earth sign. So just make sure you're checking the description bar for that information. I do list the actual time stamps. So, I just wanted to clear up any confusion with that. If you are interested in a private reading, I do have a couple of choices available on my website. And very shortly, I'm actually going to be adding a 2016 yearly forecast that you can purchase as well. I am on social media, so if you're interested in receiving a daily oracle guidance message, you can follow me on Instagram. And I also am now on Facebook. And if you're unaware of your moon sign or your ascendant or rising sign, I do have a free birth chart calculator listed in the description bar below as well. And if you just click on that site, you can head over there and enter your information and actually find out what your moon and ascendant sign are as well. Because if you do just watch your sun sign, it's good to watch your sun along with your moon and your ascendant. Because you can resonate with several different things from each video, and then some weeks you actually might resonate more with your ascendant over your sun sign. So definitely just stay tuned. Continue on watching this video till you get to either your sun, your moon, or your ascendant sign. Hi Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 7th through the 13th. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising signs. So Aquarius, let's get started. Alright, Aquarius, at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Ten of Pentacles, which the Ten of Pentacles represents material and financial abundance. This can also represent money that's been, in the family throughout the different generations. This can represent inheritance, bonds, any sort of physical property, real estate. So I would say financially, Aquarius, this is a very good week for you. Not only does the Ten of Pentacles represent financial abundance, but it also represents, having a great support system. This card represents stability and a strong foundation and just things being very good within the home environment. All right. So the overall energy, Aquarius, for this week is actually the Temperance card, which is a beautiful card. And when it does actually show up in a spread, Aquarius, I do know that you are being divinely guided. You have your spirit guides, you have angels around you, guiding you, protecting you, with you. It's a beautiful card and it represents balance. So this overall week, I feel like things are really balancing out for you. You're emotionally balanced. You could be doing, things in moderation and, nothing really in excess. This card does represent moderation. It also represents healing. So there could be some healing taking place this week. But definitely you are being led. Definitely, two cards in this spread letting me know that you are being divinely guided. You're being led to your destiny. So this is just a beautiful energy. We're starting out, Aquarius, with actually the Two of Rods, which this is a very positive card. Very positive card. The Two of Rods is really a man standing out looking upon the horizons and really maybe making a decision and deciding which path he'd like to set out on. This is really taking all your ideas, all of your inspirations, and actually creating an actual plan. This is really coming up with an actual plan, taking the first steps towards that direction and really executing that plan. This also represents discoveries and stepping out of your comfort zone. So this is just, I feel like this is a beautiful week that, really, you're going to actually maybe make a decision, decide to take a new path, or just maybe decide to go for something. This is you actually taking the first steps towards some particular maybe new beginning, or just taking the first steps towards executing some particular goal or some ideas that you might have, Aquarius. So great card, very positive, beautiful card. And, it also represents for me creativity and being maybe quite passionate about something. So maybe you are quite passionate and creative in regards to something. And whatever that is, Aquarius, I feel like this is the week, that you're going to be quite successful with this, because you do have directly underneath the Two of Rods, you have the Magician. So this can really be you going after something independently. This can be you, really holding the power, the magic to really make things manifest and come about within your life, Aquarius. This is, for me, the Magician really represents, not only just having all of the tools at hand to really make these things manifest within your life, but this is really a person who's, acquired a lot of knowledge, acquired the skills and the tools, acquired, everything that they need up to this point to really make things happen for themselves. So this is you really being quite powerful this week and quite successful, because on the other side of the Two of Rods, and I do always look at, how the cards interact, and I actually have the Two of Rods looking directly at the Six of Rods. So whatever this is, whatever direction you're deciding to go in this week, Aquarius, or whatever maybe new creative endeavor that you're starting, and I really feel like this is going to have to do with work. For many Aquariuses, this is you being quite successful. This card, Six of Rods, really represents being proud of yourself. It represents just victory and triumph. And this man on the Six of Rods is actually looking directly over at the Eight of Pentacles. So this is you just working away, Aquarius. This is my Craftsman card. Traditionally, this is known as the Apprentice card. So for some Aquariuses, this could be you deciding maybe to start a new job, or this is you maybe starting a new job and learning a new skill for some Aquariuses. But for me, this particular card does represent craftsmanship. This is a craftsman. He's, perfecting his craft. He's working very hard. You can see all of these financial rewards that are coming in. So this, financially, again, things are looking very good this week. But this card for me also can represent raises, promotions, just being acknowledged, which the Six of Rods can represent that as well. So Aquarius, definitely a lot going on within maybe the career sector, within your work environment. There could be some Aquariuses that maybe are starting a new job, maybe learning a new skill, or there could be some other Aquariuses that you might have been working this job for a while, and maybe now you're getting a raise or promotion. But whatever this is, I feel like for some Aquariuses, this was maybe this is coming after a period of maybe suspense. This is a temporary period that you might have been in where you might have felt blocked, or you could have felt like maybe things weren't moving forward the way that you would like them to, Aquarius. And I really feel like you might have been dreaming a lot, hoping and wishing maybe for this particular opportunity to become available to you, or to maybe move forward. I think that for many Aquariuses, this was you dreaming about this. You might have felt blocked. You might have felt stuck. But you know, during this, the positive side of the Hanged Man is during this temporary period of suspense, you do actually gain more wisdom. You do become more intuitive, and you do, you know, receive clarity, and even sometimes come out with a fresh perspective. So, you know, I feel like if you were in this particular situation where you felt blocked or like things weren't moving forward, I feel like that probably benefited most of you. But it was all meant to be, because again, you're being divinely guided. So if, you know, something was not moving forward, perhaps that was maybe, you know, your angels just delaying it for whatever reasons. And now is the time perhaps that things are meant to move forward, because you do have the Star card here. So, you know, this is all about remaining hopeful. This card comes in and it offers you reassurance, to never lose your faith and to always remain hopeful. This card is here to let you know that better days are around the corner. Better days are coming in. For me, again, like the Temperance card, you know, when I do see this card, I do know that, you know, you have angels around you. You have your spirit guides around you. They are helping you. They are leading you. So beautiful card. This can also be a wish card. So something, again, with the Seven of Cups here on the other side of the Star, this could be something that you've really been dreaming about and wishing for and hoping for, Aquarius. And for some Aquariuses, you might have, you know, been a little down about this whole situation, because I have the Four of Cups here, which for me represents being emotionally uninspired, maybe even concentrating a little bit more on the negative and not so much the positive. But I feel like you're coming out of that. This is definitely the week you could be taking the reins, really going for something. This is like the Two of Rods really represents the initial steps, taking the first few steps that you have to take and to really set things in motion and to really set out in that particular direction of, you know, really achieving your goals. Yeah, this is you really executing those ideas or whatever it may be that you're going after. This is, you know, that time I really feel like you're doing it. You know, that's what the Magician is telling me. And again, this could be something that you're doing alone. I'm not necessarily picking up like you working in groups doing this or anything like that. I really feel like this is something you're doing really on your own, and you're just going for it. And whatever it is, I see success. This is just, you know, success, abundance, and you being really balanced. Again, there could, you know, this could be like you healing after maybe a period of being frustrated, feeling blocked, hoping, wishing, yeah, and even maybe being a little down and hoping and wishing for the tide to turn. And I really feel like this is the week it's going to happen for you. Beautiful reading, Aquarius. So I will draw you an additional card just to see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to add for Aquarius. Is there anything else that Aquarius needs to know? Please show me an additional message for Aquarius. Oh, wow. Very nice. Recognition and reward, Aquarius. It's a very, very beautiful reading. Recognition and reward. Okay. A reward for a job well done is what this card represents. It's time of recognition for a completed project, hard work, skill, expertise, and craftsmanship. Ooh. These abilities are now being honored, but don't forget to also pay homage to yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. This card also comes forth to represent a family or group of people coming together, all of whom are aiming and striving toward a common goal. Accept help that's being offered. More possibilities are in the works, so be sure to lay a solid foundation from your past achievements, and this will help you be ready for the next opportunity. In addition, this card is a reminder to take care of your physical body. After all, it's what carries your soul around in this material world. Wow. So for some of you, because this is a general reading, this very much could be representing some sort of maybe group or family project. Maybe not necessarily so work oriented, but I really was picking up, I still am picking up on work very, very strongly. So I feel like for many of you, it is going to be something in regards to your career. But you know, what this card is also saying is it also could be for, you know, you coming together with a family or group of people for some sort of maybe common goal. Very beautiful card. And so with this card and the Six of Rods here, Aquarius, and even, you know, my Eight of Pentacles, my Craftsman card, you very much could be getting recognized, I feel, this week. So just a beautiful, beautiful reading, Aquarius. I do hope you have a wonderful week, and I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Take care. Hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 7th through the 13th. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and Libra Rising signs. So Libra, let's get started. Ooh. Wow, Libra. Okay. All right, Libra, at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Four of Swords, which the Four of Swords traditionally can represent a period or a need for rest and relaxation. It can represent recharging your batteries. Typically, this is, you know, a soldier here. He's been out on the battlefield. He's exhausted, so he's taking, you know, a break. He's taking a time out. He's relaxing. He's recharging his batteries. But for me, this can mean a couple different things. I feel like for some Libras, you actually might be on vacation this week. Let me see. Beautiful cards here, Libra. Wow. Beautiful cards. You're coming in very strongly in this reading as well. I do have the Queen of Swords here, Libra, and I really feel like this is you. No matter if you're man or woman, it really doesn't matter. I don't attach gender to my cards. I feel like this is you. This is you just, you know, coming up very strongly in this reading, and this is you being extremely focused and determined with something in your life, Libra, this week. Okay, and for some Libras right off the bat, I feel like travel, maybe even you traveling for a vacation, is very possible. We are starting out with the Ten of Pentacles, which is just a beautiful, beautiful card. This represents financial and material abundance. This also represents money that's been in the family for generations. This card can represent any sort of physical property, real estates, bonds, inheritance. Beautiful card, and it's just letting me know that financially this week, I think things are going to be very good for you. I think that things are really secure. They feel very, very secure, very stable. Things within your family are looking really good this week. You're very happy. You could be spending a lot of time with your family. Maybe you're traveling to see your family. I'm definitely picking up on travel, but I am definitely also picking up on home. So perhaps maybe I'm reading for two different groups of Libras here, but I am picking up on home being very important this week as well. Now I have the Ten of Pentacles, and then I have the Lovers, which can literally represent, you know, a love relationship, a romantic partnership. Of course, you know, there would be a lot of chemistry here. I feel like if you are meeting someone this week, or you are maybe spending a lot of time with your significant other, this is being divinely orchestrated. You can see the angel here. I feel like, you know, that's meant to happen if you are meeting someone this week, Libra, or just maybe going on vacation or traveling with your significant other. Maybe you guys are just, you know, growing closer. Your relationship is maybe deepening, maybe going to the next level. This can be you bonding strongly. You just, you know, you're deepening your connection with one another, and it's really beautiful. The Lovers card can also represent decisions. It can be choosing between a head or a heart decision. So there could be some Libras this week that I really feel like you actually might be making a decision whether to maybe buy a new home for some Libras, or travel, or maybe move forward in some regard. Just maybe move forward in general with your life, because I have the Ten of Pentacles with the Lovers card, and then I have the Chariot with the Eight of Rods. So I have two travel cards, two movement cards. One is a Major Arcana card, and it also represents victory. This is actually the top victory card in the entire tarot. This is victory, success. This is you being in control. This is you being balanced and just maybe taking the reins and moving forward in some way. This could be you literally traveling. This could be you literally moving, or just moving forward in your life in some regard. So I feel like for some Libras, this is talking about you and your partner traveling and moving forward. Maybe you're moving in together. Maybe you're moving to a new home. And then I feel like for other Libras, this is maybe you making the decision to travel, or you're making a decision to maybe buy a new home, or you're making a decision to just move forward with your life in some way. But I feel like things are moving very quickly. I have the Eight of Wands here, which for me, this can represent, this can have a very passionate and creative energy. This can be things happening suddenly. But the Eight of Rods is an energy of things really looking up and moving forward. So things getting better, things improving, but then moving forward. And things can be moving forward quite quickly. This card can actually sometimes have like a sense of urgency with it, things happening suddenly. Yeah, and it also brings great excitement. This can be sudden travel plans. This can be maybe messages coming in. This can even be like urgent messages coming in. But I feel like, you know, for some Libras, this is just you simply making the decision to maybe travel this week. This is something that maybe it's just a very quick decision, something you just decide on, and this is the week that maybe you're just deciding to travel and see your family, or you're just making a decision to travel, or you're making a decision to maybe move to a new home. Because I do have the Ten of Cups here, which is another beautiful card. This is representing happiness and emotional abundance. So if you are in a new partnership, or you are in a partnership already, like an existing one, this is just you guys having a great week and just really being just extremely happy together. If you are meeting someone, this is, I think that, you know, this is really you guys hitting it off. You guys could actually, be spending a lot of time together. Things could be happening quickly and progressing very, very quickly within the relationship. But this is emotional abundance. This is happiness. And directly underneath the Ten of Cups, I do have the Four of Rods, which for me represents a happy home environment. This is really talking about the home. It's a very secure foundation that's around you, a very solid atmosphere, solid environment, stable, secure environment, but also you might have a wonderful support system, just wonderful friends or family around you. This is you just being extremely happy, things looking really good. You could be actually spending a lot of time with your family this week. This card can also represent, you know, family gatherings, celebrations, you all coming together. And this could be maybe for like a marriage. I mean, you could be getting married, Libra. This could be you quickly, just suddenly maybe deciding to get married. Or deciding to move in together for some Libras. Because, you know, right next to the Four of Rods, I do have the Two of Cups. So, yes. Another beautiful card. Two of Cups just can represent a soulmate connection. It can just represent a very strong bond with another person. So if this is romantic, this is someone feeling the exact same way that you feel about them. This is definitely like mutual just loving feelings towards one another. This is having a very deep chemistry, a very strong bond with another person, even maybe perhaps a very spiritual connection with another person. But, you know, this card can simply represent partnership as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but with these other cards here, I feel like this is really geared towards either you making a decision to enter some partnership, or you making a decision to maybe move to a new home, or making a decision to travel, or this, you know, for the other Libras that are either already in a partnership or meeting someone. This is you either meeting someone, or you just maybe spending time with your significant other if you're already in a partnership, and you guys, you know, maybe tying the knot, or you guys maybe just traveling or spending a lot of time together, perhaps spending a lot of time with family, and you guys just strengthening your bond. This is you growing closer. This is just one of the best weekly spreads I've seen. This is beautiful. And, you know, your energy is the Queen of Swords. So whatever this is, I feel like this is something you want very much so, Libra. And you know, you're going to have it. Now, the overall energy that I was getting was the Nine of Swords. So I feel like for some Libras, maybe this is something that you did whatever this is, because this can be several different things. This is a general reading, so just keep that in mind. So I feel like I'm really reading from many different Libras for this week. And for some of those Libras, this could be something that you might have stressed about or worried about in the past, and it might have actually kept you up at night. The Nine of Swords really represents insomnia, or, you know, being in your head a little bit too much and worrying and stressing about particular things in your life, and really not being able to get, you know, a good night's sleep. So for some Libras, I feel like this is definitely relevant in regards to whatever this is. If you are making a decision maybe to travel, maybe, you know, this is something you wanted to do for a really long time, and so it has affected your sleep. Maybe you have worried about it. And then for others, you know, maybe this is a relationship, you know, and maybe in some way it actually affected your sleep in some way in the past. I feel like this isn't really a huge significant energy that I really feel like many of Libras are going to be encountering. I really don't. For some Libras, this could simply be you traveling, and, you know, you're traveling and so busy this week that maybe you're just not getting enough sleep. So maybe this is, you know, the Nine of Swords here and the Four of Swords together actually telling you perhaps to maybe make some time to get a little recuperation. You really might need to take a little time for yourself just to recharge your batteries. So Libra, I will pull you an additional card just to see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to add. But this is just, you know, a remarkable spread. This is just beautiful. Beautiful energies. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else that Libra needs to know? Please show me an additional message for Libra. An additional message for Libra. What else does Libra need to know? Libra, 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 Libra. Okay. Huh. Okay. You actually have two major arcana cards, Libra. You have Harmony, which actually is, I believe it is the Lover's card. So in the traditional tarot. And then you have Wisdom. And I believe this is the Hierophant in the traditional tarot. So two major arcana cards. Definitely for some of you, this is clearly a love reading for you this week. Harmony. This card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual partnership or union is taking place at this time or is manifesting for the future. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could also signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-on-one. They can be forged with a group or an organization, a pet, or even an incident or situation. The Harmony card is calling to let you know that it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. The bonds you form with others are really about you, even in the most difficult situations. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you've hopefully gleaned, or in some cases, one that you still need to learn. In the traditional tarot, this is the Lovers. And then you have Wisdom, which is when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This card illustrates that there is a spiritual teacher who's about to influence you or step into your life to impart his or her wisdom. Look around. Is there someone in your life who has the education, knowledge, and ability to integrate spirituality and its laws into the constraints of the physical world? This could be a compassionate person who offers guidance and inspiration and reminds you that you're so much more than a physical being. You're also a spiritual being with unlimited potential. You may have also drawn this card to confirm that it's time to reach out and find an organization or group of like-minded souls. Over time, the student often becomes the teacher, so don't be surprised when others seek out and find you. This card of Wisdom is letting you know that you have so much to share, whether you realize it or not. In the traditional tarot, this is the Hierophant. But, pulling, this Hierophant card, Wisdom, with, the Lovers, again, two Lovers cards. This one's called Harmony, but two Lovers cards with the other cards that are here. I feel like there are some Libras that are tying the knot. The Hierophant in the traditional tarot, Libra, does represent marriage. So I feel like there are some Libras that are either traveling to attend a wedding or are absolutely getting married themselves. And if you're not getting married, perhaps this is the week that you're deciding to maybe buy that engagement ring, or you're deciding to buy a house together or move in together, and perhaps you might know that you are going to be popping the question to this person. You are going to be taking your relationship to another level. This is the energies that you're dealing with, and I think it's beautiful. And just congratulations if you are one of those Libras. Just, congratulations. This is just beautiful, and I wish you all the best. And then for other Libras, I really feel like this is you deciding to perhaps maybe travel. Perhaps even maybe buy a new home. Spend lots of time with family, friends. And yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful week, Libra. I do hope you enjoy it. Have a great week. Hi Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 7th through the 13th. This is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising signs. So Gemini, let's get started. Wow. All right, Gemini. So what I have at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Rods. So the home could be quite significant this week. The Four of Rods for me is my happy home card. Things are good within the home environment. The home could be quite significant in some way. You could be spending a lot of time at home, Gemini, or you could be spending a lot of time with friends and family within the home, or you could be, you could have people over perhaps for some sort of celebration. But just in general, the spending a lot of time at home or the home environment is actually quite nice. Very secure, very lovely, happy home environment this week. All right, very interesting spread here, Gemini. Very interesting. You're starting out with the Two of Cups, which can represent a partnership. It does not have to be romantic. This can be talking about a business partnership. This can actually be talking about a friendship as well. If you ever felt connected, maybe you had a best friend or just someone that you really felt connected or bonded with, maybe even very spiritually bonded with another person, this can represent a very strong friendship as well. But I feel like partnerships, whether romantic or not, or friendships, I really feel like in the beginning of the week, perhaps, perhaps maybe a cycle is actually coming to completion within some sort of particular partnership. Because I have the Two of Cups here with the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords for me doesn't represent, someone stabbing you in the back, loss, sadness. It really doesn't. For me, the Ten of Swords represents new beginnings, some sort of difficult cycle or difficult period within your life, Gemini, is now ending. So this is the ending of a difficult situation or the ending of a particular difficult time period within your life. So this is a cycle. Tens represent cycles coming to completion. So this is the ending of that. So a new cycle is beginning. And this can be in regards to maybe your partnership, whether, again, romantic or not. Perhaps maybe you guys went through some things in the past, and maybe, this is the ending of a difficult period within your partnership. Maybe you're starting over. And then I'm really picking up on, honestly, that for some, and I'm sorry to say this, but for some Geminis, this could be the week that maybe, you're ending a partnership, or there's some sort of transformation going on within a partnership or within your life, Gemini. And this is something that I really feel like has burdened you in some way, because directly underneath the Two of Cups, I do have the Ten of Rods. And the Ten of Rods for me can come up, when you're stressed out, when you have a little bit too much on your plate, you need to lighten your load. This card can come up when you're working a lot. But this card can also come up when, you're stressed out, you're dealing with something. Yeah, there's something that could be going on. It's a little bit too maybe overburdening for you. There's something that is weighing you down. Now, I do have the Ten of Rods with the Four of Cups. And, this old man on this Ten of Rods here is looking directly at this Four of Cups. So I feel like, you could be maybe focusing a little bit on the negative too much. For me, the Four of Cups can represent needing to focus on the positive. There's 3 empty cups here, and this person is very down, and that's really all they're focusing on. And they're not even noticing this offer that's coming in. This is a full cup. It's very positive, and they're not even noticing that. And perhaps maybe there's something going on you're not noticing. And perhaps it's maybe because you have too much on your plate, Gemini, or you feel just, stressed out in some regard or overburdened in some way. Or perhaps maybe you are focusing a little bit too much on the negative. This can be in regards to maybe a partnership. But the overall energy of the week is actually the Eight of Swords, which is fears and anxieties holding you back. They're holding you captive. You feel as though you can't move. Maybe in regards to a particular situation, you feel like you can't move, you're stuck. But this person can very much walk right out of the situation. Now, I do have the Death card here, which can, for me, literally represent, out with the old, in with the new. This is, leaving the old behind, and with doing that, with something in your life ending, you are now creating space for new things to come in. So with the Death card, it does represent transformations, and it can be a transformation of maybe a difficult situation, but there's always some sort of ending, and then there is always a beginning. There's always a new beginning attached to this ending. So he is the man on the Death card is looking directly at the Knight of Pentacles. So I do have the Knight of Pentacles here. So I feel like there can definitely be a new opportunity coming in for you, Gemini. It can be something in regards to your finances or your career. And I feel like the end of the week, things really start to turn very positive for you. The energy kind of flips. So if there's something in the beginning of the week that, fears and anxieties might have something to do with maybe, you maybe not wanting to move forward in some regard, or you just might be a little stressed or overburdened, and it definitely can have something to do with a partnership. But I feel like whatever this is, I do have the Ten of Swords here, which this is the ending of a difficult situation. So whatever it is, it's ending. Whatever this is a general reading, so this will relate to everybody different. So whatever this is ending. And, with the Death card here, that's actually a very good thing, because something old is dying, and there's going to be room within your life now for something new and fresh and very positive to come in. This is a new beginning coming in, and I feel like it's going to be for many Geminis something to do with their career, something to do with their finances. This Knight is always successful, and it's because he's moving towards his goal at a pace that he's quite comfortable with. He's very strategic. He's very methodical. He's a planner. He's very cautious, and he's careful. And because of that, this is why he's always successful. And Knights bring us in things as well. So this could be good news in regards to career or finances coming in. This could be like a new maybe opportunity that's coming in for you. But I feel like this is where you're headed, but also what's underneath the Death card, and what's stemming from whatever this transformation is going on in your life, you do have some sort of beautiful new beginning or some victory in regards to this. So if this is stress or just something going on in the beginning of the week, whatever this is, I feel like you will come out on top with whatever this is, because the Ace of Swords is here, and it does represent victory. And I do have it sitting directly next to the Magician. So I really feel like you are very powerful. Just maybe, maybe you were a little bit pessimistic in the beginning of the week and a little fearful and maybe stressed out. But I think that things really do turn around for you quite quickly, Gemini, with whatever this is. This is you being very powerful. This is a lot of power right here. This is a lot of energy. And I feel like, with the Ace of Swords, this can even be, you actually having some sort of like inspiration just hit you. Some sort of, inspiration that really comes to you. And this is really like the first step towards some particular new beginning. So you could receive clarity. You could receive some sort of information coming in. And then I really feel like you could also have some sort of like inspirational moment. Maybe something occurs to you and you get an idea, and that really is the spark that sets events in motion that really that take place and really lead up to this beautiful new beginning. And I really feel like whatever this is, you're going to be very successful with this, with the power and the magic of the magician here. This is you, holding all of the knowledge and having all of the skills and all of the tools at hand to really make anything that you really want manifest. You hold that power this week. You hold the magic. So I really feel like whatever this is, you're going to be very successful with this. And because I had the Four of Rods here, at the bottom of the deck, which really represents, a very stable home environment, things are really going very nicely within the home. This could completely just be entirely in regards to your career. This could, for some Geminis, this could be just in regards to a partnership, a business partnership, or something along those lines. But I will draw an additional card just to see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to add. Gemini, please show me an additional message for Gemini. But yes, just whatever you do, Gemini, just try to, lighten your load if you can. Try to be as optimistic as you possibly can. Just definitely don't let fears and anxieties creep into your mind in the beginning of the week. Don't let this Eight of Swords hinder you. Try to stay as optimistic as you can. And there could be offers coming to you. The Four of Cups can talk about an offer. The Knight of Pentacles can be an offer coming in. So there could be offers coming to you. So whatever this is, don't let this get you down, Gemini. Gemini. Please show me an additional message for Gemini. Okay, this card did just pop out, so I am going to take it. And it is actually a Major Arcana card in this deck, and it's intuition. And this is, I believe, this is the High Priestess in the traditional tarot. But this is a beautiful card. So your intuition is going to be very powerful this week, and I really feel like it's going to play a huge role in whatever this is for you, Gemini. Okay, intuition. Intuition is the language of the soul. When the card shows up in a reading, it's a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. Just give it a chance and you'll quickly notice how it might be trying to get your attention. With so much information in this world vying for every thought, it's easy to ignore or fail to acknowledge your insights. Synchronicities and so-called coincidences are powerful signs that intuition is knocking on your door. Have you heard a phrase or saying repeated by more than one person today? Do the same numbers keep showing up in your life? Has someone mentioned the name of a specific individual who you were just thinking of? They're all signs for you to pause, be open, and pay attention. This is the perfect time to seek the answers from within. Turn inward, where you'll find the solutions and valuable insights that are awaiting to assist you. When you learn to use and trust your intuition, you'll begin to have a sense of not only the right timing, but you'll also begin to perceive people and situations with a deeper and more discerning eye. You'll not only observe beneath and beyond what's actually in front of you, you'll see the real deal. In the traditional tarot, this is the High Priestess card. So I think that, it's going to be a very powerful week. I don't think it's going to be a bad week, Gemini, not at all. It could be a little intense in the beginning of the week, but you're very strong. And as long as you go within and just trust your intuition, you're going to be fine. I think that, you're going to, whatever this is, you're going to get past this. If an ending occurs, so be it. Trust your intuition, let it guide you, because you have new beginnings coming in. And whatever your new beginnings are that might be coming in, whatever this is, I see success written all over it. I see victory. I see you being the magician and just really kind of taking the reins and creating your future. It's actually really beautiful. So I do wish you a great week, Gemini. Take care.